Welcome to Sistah's Conversations podcast with your hostess, Latrice Carter. We feature interviews in literary, film, and television, as well as real topics that impact the Black community.
Welcome to Sistah's Conversations podcast with Latrice Carter. Today, we have a small business spotlight with Refresh You owner, Felecia Tucker. Felecia is an educator, writer, blogger, businesswoman. She is also an author of Trudy, Swimming Against the Odds, Trudy, Study Guide and Workbook, and 5 Practical Steps to Ensure Your Child Has a Successful Academic Experience. Offering educational information on her blog, Beware of Education. Parents can stay informed with helpful tips on both parenting and education. Felecia has run a successful tutoring service for 5 years. She is currently an elementary school principal and servant at heart. She is committed to the service of giving to the lives of children. With more books on the way, Felecia is excited to tell stories that encourage being fearless, facing adversity, overcoming, perseverance, and compel readers to look inside of themselves. Stay tuned for Bullied, a personal story that will leave readers wanting more to be released in the fall of 2021. All right now, so welcome my guest, Felecia Tucker. Hey girl.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Oh, you are so welcome. So I'm gonna share a little tidbit with you all. So Fee and I first met in junior high school, Walker Middle School. Oh my God, so that's been a long time, so our friendship goes all the way back to 7th grade. And it didn't stop there, y'all, because we went to tech together too. Milwaukee Tech.
Sure did.
And then not only did we do Milwaukee Tech, then we went over to Pulaski High School.
We transferred together. Yeah.
Transferred together. Yes, yeah. Transferred together. And so we were there. And then, we graduated from high school. We went off to school and we lost contact. And it's so funny that we relocated to Atlanta in 2005. And probably a year or so after we had been there, I can't remember how we connected. I know we connected on Facebook, but I don't remember.
I actually moved here in 2000.
Okay.
And you had moved later. And yep. So I don't know how we connected on Facebook, and we said, we met up at Red Lobster. Remember that?
Yeah, because I remember you sent me your number and I was like, wait a minute. It was the area code. And I was, girl, wait a minute. You in Georgia? We was like, yeah. And so we reconnected and been back ever since. So ain't that something, y'all? That's amazing how you have a childhood friend and you guys go on and separate, but then you always come back. See, that's true friendship. So I just wanted to put that out there, okay? Put that out there, my girl. And I'm so proud of you because she launched a product this summer and I bought mine. And we're going to talk about that because they're so soft, and she's going to tell you all about Refresh You. That's her brand, y'all. And that's why she's here today, is to talk about Refresh You. So you launched a product this past summer. It's a new business. It's new territory for you. Why don't you tell us what inspired the name of your business, Refresh You, first?
So I really didn't know what to name the product or the company at all. I didn't know. And I knew I wanted something that represented gentle and clean. Mm-hmm. And so what I did is I actually sent out a survey to my family and friends to ask them to pick from a few names that I actually liked, and Refresh, of course, won the survey. So that's why I used Refresh.
Okay, that was nice. That's a nice way to come up with a business. So tell our listeners a little bit about the product that you launched this past summer.
So the product is very simple. It's a product, it's a feminine towel that is used to clean your girly parts or your vaginal area. So it's a beautiful towel, and it sounds very simple, but once we get into more of the details, you'll see how complex it can be.
So, yes. What was the process of selecting the fabric for the final product before you guys made that decision?
Okay, so I wanted something that would not feel harsh. I wanted something, because of my personal experience, I wanted something very soft and gentle. So I started ordering different fabrics. And when the bamboo arrived, I fell in love the way it felt. And then I did more research on it and found out that it was a sustainable product. And that really got me excited. And when I used it, I fell in love with it. So the bamboo towel or the bamboo fabric is the fabric that I wound up with, through just researching and ordering and trying and things like that. So that's how I came up with that final product.
Okay. And guys, I have to tell y'all, it is truly very soft. I absolutely love it. And being a breast cancer survivor, I wish God would have dropped those nuggets in you 2 years ago, because I tell you, it would have been very beneficial, because as you know, our skin is very sensitive, and that would have been perfect.
Yes.
I mean, I absolutely love it. How did you feel when you first saw your final product, when you got your first shipment, and what was your reaction, and how did you feel?
I was very proud. I was in shock, first of all, because I couldn't believe that it was finally done. But I was very proud of the product. I knew that I wanted something practical. I knew from my own experiences with what I dealt with, that I knew I had to have something that would make sense. And when I saw the product, I was like, yeah, this just makes sense to me. It just makes sense.
Okay, so, absolutely. So I know you guys have heard us constantly talking about the product, and you've heard Felecia say bamboo. So we're going to talk about the difference between the type of products that she's created. So what is the difference between the bamboo knit, bamboo double loop terry, and the bamboo weaved?
Okay, yes. So those are the 3 products that we offer on the site, and they're both all very beautiful fabrics and textures and things like that. So, but the biggest difference is that the bamboo knit is 90% bamboo rayon and 10% polyester. The weight is 360 GSM, and I'll explain to you what GSM. GSM refers to the weight and quality of the fabric. So the higher the number, the higher the quality. But let me just say this. 360, it doesn't matter what the number is on these bamboo towels, they all feel luxurious and very beautiful. The knit has a very silky feel and appearance, has double stitching to reduce fraying on it, is very absorbent while still having, this amazing softness. So that's the bamboo knit. The bamboo double loop terry is 70% bamboo, 28% organic cotton, and 2% polyester. It weighs about 320 GSM. The terry is like it's a beauty queen, actually. It's doesn't have a bad side to it. It has double loops on both sides. It's thicker than the single terry, but thinner, but it's also very stretchy. So it's very nice and soft as well. And then the final one is the bamboo woven. It's an off-white, 90% bamboo, 10% polyester. The GSM on this one is 400, which is the largest of all the 3. It's very tight, close weave with no stretch, really no stretch to it, but it feels sturdy and yet exquisitely soft. So they're all very beautifully soft and luxurious to the touch, and it kind of feels like butter when you use them. So yes.
They do, because I think I have 2 of them. I have the I don't know. I know I got the bamboo double loop terry and the bamboo knit. I believe those are 2, and they're very soft. I mean, I absolutely love them. I actually gave one to my daughter, and I almost gave one to my mama, but then I said, no, if I keep giving them away. I said, you know what? How about y'all just order y'all some?
Yeah, you have to have, listen, as a user of Refresh, it's so important that you have, at least a week's worth, so that you can, you don't have to keep washing and things like that. I would just try to order as many, have at least a bundle so that you don't have to worry about having to wash so often.
Christmas gifts is coming. This is what some folks will be getting for Christmas. Okay. And I have washed mine, just so you guys know, and it hasn't lost its touch. It still feels the same. And I do wash it on gentle cycle, still feels, so good. You can rub it up against your face, just how soft it is. And I've done that, I'm like.
Yes, it definitely is. Yes.
But these are great Christmas gifts. I'm serious. These are great Christmas gifts. Get them a set of 6. They'll be all right.
Yeah. It comes as a starter kit, comes with 3 towels, and just to kind of get you used to it or see if you like it. And then the bundle comes with 6 towels, and you also get like a little laundry bag comes with it.
Yes.
Then they come as single towels as well. So I would just encourage, start off with the starter kit if you want to just try it out, but then go ahead and order the bundle so that you'll have a set in the house. And then as they don't wear, like that. So, but if you're constantly using something, you want to have, more to choose from. So yes, definitely try them all out. Yeah.
Absolutely. And that little laundry bag, y'all know, so I took a trip last month. I kept them in there and I took that with me. Perfect for traveling.
Yeah.
So that was great.
Yes, it's perfect.
So do you have yeah, it is. It's small enough. You put it right in your suitcase. It was perfect. So do you have a favorite between the 3?
So I started off with the knit, liking the knit a lot because it was the first one that I tried, and I absolutely love the knit. And then the double loop is also very nice because it's so stretchy. I go between both of those. I don't know. I don't know. They're both soft and gentle, but I just kind of between the 2 of those, I just love them both. So, and you would think that I would have picked the woven since it's the higher GSM, but I actually like the knit better than the woven. And like the double loop, it just stands on its own. It's just because it's so stretchy and things. I like it too. So yes.
Okay. Awesome. So what makes your product different than the feminine towelettes that are out there?
So it does a towelette is a cleansing agent. It's like a disposable cloth that they've used, and it puts some kind of a cleaning agent in it, and it's applied on individual sheets in a little package. The Refresh towel is washable and reusable, so it's totally different than a toilet. It is good for the environment because bamboo is a sustainable product. So that right there, wipes that just stands alone. Bamboo has an antibacterial agent, which makes it hard to grow bacteria. This is important because when you add perfumes and other chemicals to products, it disturbs the vaginal pH, which is important that you don't want to disturb that because it causes infection when you do, like a yeast infection, vaginitis, bacterial infection. All that comes when your pH is imbalanced. So the other great thing is when you don't grow bacteria, then the product also becomes an anti-odor. You don't have odor, don't smell. So I went on a trip here recently. I went to Florida to, we were in Florida, and I had packed my bag. We were rushing. I threw my things in my suitcase, and I had 2 towels. I had a cotton towel and I had my Refresh towel. So I threw them both in the bag. They both were wet, threw them in the bag between my larger towel. Forgot they were there. A couple of days later, I went to my bag, opened my bag up, and lo and behold, that cotton towel was mildew and stinky. The Fresh towel smelled like nothing. I didn't have any smell on that thing at all. It was like nothing happened. It was perfect. No stink. It was soft still. Everything was in place. So that goes to tell you that when you grow bacteria, you don't know what you're doing, what you're putting on your body. So it's very important that we are mindful of what we allow to touch our vaginal areas and disturb that pH.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow.
Yeah.
So with all businesses and products, something inspired the creation of the product. What was the reason you created Refresh You?
So Refresh was created from I guess my personal story. So I was very sick about 2017, maybe started in 2015, 2014, 2015. I was having some severe vaginal bleeding. It happened for several years. I went to the doctor. They couldn't figure out what was wrong. I had no cyst. I had nothing going on. with my parts at all. So they didn't know why I was having all these problems. I got to the point where I had to have blood transfusions. I had 3 of them. It was pretty bad. I was suffering a lot. I had a couple of those procedures and still would come back strong. It was just so much. And so I found myself constantly washing and cleaning myself, having to go to the restroom, even in public, just trying to maintain from, it was pretty bad. And so from all of that, I was very raw, very tender. It's just very sore. And I knew using those cotton towels, they were rough. They just hurt to touch down there. So I decided to do something about it. I said, Lord, this has to be something else. And so that's when I started doing all this research and started ordering different fabrics, trying to figure out what can I get? What can I do to remedy this issue? And that's when I came up with that idea of Refresh. And then I started designing just the way it should look, because I knew how I needed it to be in my hand when I was using it. And so that's how I came up with a little round or oval type design. And so that's kind of how it came about. It's just been a godsend. I haven't stopped using. I've been using it for several years. Right before it came out, I've been using the towels. So I've been using it for a long time.
Okay. That's good. That is real good.
Okay.
So what is your vision for Refresh You?
Okay, sure. I would like to see the Refresh towel in all homes across the world. Women having this option is huge because it says I take control of what I allow to touch my body. We don't have to be limited to cotton towels that are rough and grows bacteria any longer. I would like to see the Refresh brand continue to create products to enhance and advance the human experience. So just having it available to women and know that we are not limited anymore to what they say we should have. We can create what we know we need for our bodies and for our lives.
I like that. Very good. Very good. So what goals do you want to achieve with your new product for women? I know it's different than the vision because we have our vision, then we have our goals that we want to accomplish.
Yeah, so the Refresh brand itself, I would like to reimagine products in a way that just makes sense, right? So we're using, like, for example, the Refresh towel, it just makes sense versus this huge cotton towel that we were forced to use for all these years. Now we have an option, right? So creating products that reimagine how, we choose to use them or how to create them that really truly work for our lives. So just reimagining products in a new way.
Okay.
So we don't have to stick to what's out here. We can create new things. And so hopefully Refresh will do that for people.
Okay. And far as like getting your Refresh in stores, what is your dream for the product as far as getting it really out there?
So Yes, I agree with that. I really would like to see Refresh in all stores actually, but particularly stores that women frequent more often. So in your Walmarts and Targets and places like that. So that's hopefully coming soon. I'm working on some of those things now, but hopefully, yes. But right now, they can definitely go to the website, which is refreshu.us. And place an order there, or just kind of read the vision, read kind of our standards, kind of what we represent, what we, my story is on there as well. So, also frequently asked questions. If you have questions about the product can be used for, like you mentioned earlier, cancer patients. If you have eczema, if you have sensitivity to products, things like, you can use it for any of those types of things. So women going through menopause, we experience thinning of the vaginal area, and it can rip or scratch very easy. Refresh is excellent for those times, but not just that time. It's for all women. It's very luxurious and very soft, and it can be used for everyone. So not limited to people with conditions. It could be just because you feel
in
like
general.
Yes.
Awesome. So how can our listeners get their hands on Refresh products?
So our Refresh website is refreshu.us. So yes, go there and read all about it, about the product, and also place your order if you would like to experience some of the products.
Okay. So how can they connect with you?
So I am on Facebook and also Instagram at Refresh You Brand, which is Refresh, REFRESH, and the letter U, and then brand, BRAND, Refresh You Brand.
Okay, all right. So, hey guys, there y'all have it. I have my tiles. I'm going to be getting several people in the family because I was trying to figure out what I'm going to get some folks for Christmas. I already know. They're going to get some tiles. The tiles. They're with the tiles. And, and it's perfect because, it's a cute little gift that you can give them. And it's so, it feels so good, y'all. I promise you. I've had it. And, that same instance where I went on the trip last month, and I snatched my wet towelette down, and I put it in a Ziploc bag, and I put it in my suitcase because I'm like, okay, I don't want my clothes to get wet. And when I took it out, there was, like she said, there was no odor, there was nothing, and I literally just took it and put it in the dirty clothes and washed it. Yeah. But it was perfect because now y'all know if that was a towel, it would have had like a mildew smell,
Yeah.
But this is perfect. It's a perfect product. And I thank you, Felecia, for creating such a beautiful product. I wish you nothing but success on this, my sister. I'm going to share this out.
Thank you. And listen, this is a Refresh little box that comes in behind me here. So it'd be great for a gift. It wraps really easily. So it's, very durable. So yes.
Yes. And the time is now, y'all. Get your Christmas gifts. Go ahead. Order your Christmas gifts for your friends. All the women in your family, get them this. This is perfect. It's a perfect gift. Sure, yeah. It's a perfect, look, you can give this gift as a wedding gift too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Yes. Very special. Yeah. So that's our show today. Felecia, are there any last words that you would like to share with our listeners?
Well, I just want to thank you for having me on. Thank you all for listening. If you are listening and you do want to purchase Refresh, go onto the website and enter in when you check out the coupon code FIRST, capital letters, FIRST, and you'll get 10% off your first order. So I appreciate your business, appreciate your support. Thank you again, Latrice. Yes, thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. Well, hey, y'all, that's our show today, our small business spotlight. Also, go to sistah'splace.com. We did a small business spotlight on Felecia about a week or two ago. Go check that out. And then also go on over to latricecarter.com. I did a special feature with her in my Black Women's Health, and you can learn a little bit more about my sister and support her business, support Black-owned women ran business. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. And until next time, stay blessed and be safe.
Thanks to our special guests for joining the show today. Be sure to follow us on your favorite streaming channel so you don't miss a show. We can be heard on Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, and YouTube at Sistah's Place. Visit our website, www.sistah'splace.com, to learn more about us.